Hey, what's going on, Planet Poke viewers? Last time we defeated the gym leader Maylene here in Veilstone City, and right after that, Dawn got her Pokedex stolen by Team Galactic. So now we need to go help her get it back. But guys, I apologize for the long wait. After first semester ended, I went back home and I didn't have access to my computer with all my Pokemon Platinum stuff. So to make up for lost time, I'll be doing 2 videos a week for a while until we get back on track. But anyways, go over and talk to Dawn, and she is facing 2 Galactic Grunts right now. And she asks you to please help up and battle her. Just say no. And just like walk away like, yeah, screw you, you lost your Pokedex, get it back on your own. But yeah, eventually you have to say yes and team up with her. And I love how Team Galactic is just standing there. It's like, why don't they try to get away or something? You just stole our Pokedex. You guys are just like waiting for us to battle you. Like, what would they do if we called the police? Like, yeah, they stole the Pokedex. They're just kind of standing there in the middle of the road, not trying to get away at all. But no, we don't call the police to catch villains, we just take down their Pokemon. And you know, this really isn't going to work out too well with Lueroi up front, but I guess we can still take on these Zubats. I mean, they're just Zubats for crying out loud. They don't even have eyes, they can't even see what's coming. Yeah, I imagine when Zubats evolve into Golbats, they're just like, holy crap, I have vision, what is this? It'd be quite an eye-opening experience if you ask me. No pun intended. Just kidding, the pun was intended. And Clefairy, you are worthless. Like, Dawn, why are you using frickin' gravity? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, yeah, sure, now they're not, like, up in the air flying, but it's not like I have ground-type moves. Why don't you do something useful, like, just use Metronome or something and hope for the best? Or actually, why don't you switch out to one of your better Pokemon? I know you have something better than a Clefairy. Yeah, actually, if you want to knock out Dawn's Clefairy, go for it, and you'll actually, get some better options for her next Pokemon, if you want something stronger on your team. Although it's not like you really need extra help to take down these Zubats. Okay, Dawn, you made another horrible move. You used a move that was 1/4 effective when all you had to do was put like 10 hit points on it. Not even 10 hit points. And now we got a Stunky. You know what? I hope this Clefairy dies because I'm sick and tired of it. It's worthless. It's not helping me at all. Yes, die Clefairy, die! No, you lived! It's just the... Oh, wow. The one time I want Fury Swipes to hit that last time to knock out the Pokemon on my side, it doesn't happen. Oh well, whatever. Ooh, Wing Attack. You know what? Why don't you hit Clefairy with a Wing Attack? I don't think we want that thing to be alive anymore. Oh, now you get a critical hit. Wow, that is lame. Clefairy, you are so worthless. You finally get a critical hit to do something useful, and it was just completely unnecessary. Alright, we got a Croagunk, we got a Stunky. Let's just go ahead and take this thing down. The return. And he tried to use Feints, which completely failed. There we go. Goodbye, Stunky. I always hated you. And that leaves the Croagunk. The only thing that stands between us and the Pokedex. Alright, Clefairy, there you go. See, that's what you should have done from the beginning. You used to sing. Like, I'm glad you're finally learning how to become a decent trainer, Dawn. But really, I wanted Clefairy to die. I can't believe it was left with like 1 hit point. That'd have been so great. But anyways, let's use our Eternator or 2 to finish this Croagunk off. Ooh, critical hit! There we go. Looks like we only need 1 then. That is perfection. So, in summary, Dawn lost her Pokedex to 2 worthless Galactic Grunts, and then I came in and saved the day, and she contributed absolutely nothing. Seriously, what is someone gonna repay me for all the good deeds I do around the Sinnoh Region, for crying out loud? But yeah, then Team Galactic is gonna run off, they're gonna give us the Pokedex and go back into their warehouse. So yeah, good call, Team Galactic. Now we know where you guys hide out. That warehouse right there. Yeah, really, they should have just kept the Pokedex and ran off. I don't know why they had to give it back to us. If they were smart, they would have just immediately taken the Pokedex straight into their warehouse. But yeah, whatever. They're terrible villains. Someone needs to teach them how to be bad guys. But yeah, then of course Looker's gonna show up right in the nick of time. Like, you're the worst police officer ever. Or investigator, whatever title you want to give yourself, whatever it is, you're not doing a good job at it because you missed the bad guys once again. But then, yeah, Looker's gonna be like, let's investigate this warehouse. Like, dude, I already figured out about the warehouse. I know what's going down here. But yeah, then I guess there's a key necessary to get through that locked door. So yeah, Team Galactic definitely could have taken that Pokedex straight behind that locked door and gotten away, but they're stupid idiots and they didn't do that. But Looker points out that the HM for Fly is right over there, which... it's pretty nice. I mean, don't ask me why a very valuable rare HM is just chilling right here in the Galactic Warehouse. I mean, don't ask me why it's not behind the locked door, but all I know is that I'm going to teach it to my Drifblim because Fly is a very nice move, 90 base power. Way, way, way better than Gust, which I have right now, so definitely teach Fly to any of your Flying-type Pokemon. Very powerful move. Plus, you can just go city to city in a heartbeat without having to actually travel, so... Very nice. One of my favorite HMs of all time. Second to Surf, only. But yeah, Looker mentioned something about Team Galactic heading to Pastoria City. And that's actually going to be our next destination. Only because the gym leader's there. I really could care less about Team Galactic. I mean, I know I can just go about my merry way and just run into them whenever and just beat them on the fly really quickly. But yeah, we're going to have to go south to Route 214 in order to get to Pastoria. And there's going to be a ton of trainers on here. You're going to have to go through a lot of routes, so it's definitely a long journey to Pastoria, so it could take us a while to get there, but yeah, we'll just take it one trainer at a time, starting with this Psychic right here. And I definitely forgot to heal up Grottle, but whatever. I can still take these things down with a bite. Yeah, super effective. And down goes Chingling. And honestly, guys, I'm really not looking forward to this long trip to Pastoria City. It is going to take forever. One of my least favorite parts in the game. But we do get up to level 27. And at 27, Grottle learns Mega Drain. I'm going to pass on Mega Drain, though, because Razor Leaf's more powerful, and I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of Absorb, Mega Drain, and Giga Drain. Next up, we got Drifloon. Nice choice there, like your style in Pokemon. But I'm still going to have to knock you out. But yeah, basically, the trip to Pastoria City is the same thing as the trip to Fuchsia City in the original game. Just a giant stretch of routes full of trainers just everywhere, and it takes, like, hours and hours to get through. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't take too long for us. But yeah, Route 214, though, it does have some good wild Pokemon that you can catch. You can catch Houndour and Rhyhorn in Platinum version. In the older games, you could find Sudowoodo in Pearl version, and you could get Girafarig in both games. But if you're looking for those Pokemon in Platinum, just south of this route, you'll actually be able to find them by the Valor Lakefront. Anyways, a bunch of experience from that, and last up we have a Kirlia, so I'll stick around for that one. Bite seems to be getting the job done pretty well. Yeah, so I can pretty much guarantee that I'll knock it out. Kirlia has pretty horrible defenses. Alright, so there we go. And honestly, that Shell Bell thing is kind of annoying because I have to watch the dumb animation every single time, but I guess it's worth it though, because get my health restored. But anyways, let's see. Next up, ooh, there's some berries over there, but I'm not really in the mood to pick them. I'll pick up that Max Repel though, I'm always in the mood to grab a Max Repel, of course. And I'll take on this guy right here. I think this is one of those PI guys, the private investigator. This guy should team up with Looker, and maybe together, with both their knowledge of investigation, they can track down Team Galactic. And then I won't have to take care of their freaking Zubats all the time. Alright, Goldine's gonna use Flail. I mean, I would be flailing too if I was sent out on land as a fish. I mean, that's a pretty horrible decision as a trainer to send out your Goldeen in the grass. With a couple of Razor Leafs will finish it off. I'm actually surprised one didn't take it down, but I guess this is level 30. I just realized that, like... It's actually a pretty high level for a random Oh, crap! You almost used Horn Drill! That would have been a one-hit KO. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that at all. I was making fun of this guy's worthless Goldeen for flopping around in the grass. He just tries to come at me with a one-hit KO move like Horn Drill. Like, whoa, just a little violent there, dude. Anyways, we'll get up to level 28. I mean, Goldeens are deadly. I would actually love that in Super Smash Bros. If the Goldeen that was flopping around just got up one day and just used Horn Drill on everyone and killed them. But guys, I talked a little bit about the wild Pokemon here in Route 214. And what the heck, let's go ahead and catch one. I gotta get my newest team member, so let's see if we can find what we're looking for. And it's a Houndour, and this is gonna be my newest team member, because Houndour is one of my favorite Pokemon. I wanted a fire type this time around, and Houndour is one of the best fire types in this game. And what's awesome about Houndour is that you find them at like level 23, 24. It evolves into Houndoom at level 24, so you pretty much just need to catch it, get it up one level, and then you'll have a Houndoom. And that is perfect. You're in the red zone and paralyzed. And crap, you used Roar! Dang it. Oh, that was about to be perfect. But anyways, let's see if I find one right here. Alright, so I won't catch that other Hound. Oh, but perfect. 2 Houndours in a row. Can't complain with that. But yeah, like this one's at level 23, so I just need to get him up one level, and then it will be a Houndoom, which is going to be really awesome. Anyways, let's cross our fingers and hope you don't use Roar again. Let's hope this Spark doesn't knock him out too. We'll see what happens though. Alright, not bad, and perfect, you used Odor Sleuth. Alright, so hopefully this thing doesn't pop out of a Great Ball. And yeah, Houndour is going to be an awesome addition to my team. Fire and Dark type, can't go wrong. Very fast Pokemon, crazy high special attack. Good physical attack too. Not really a great defensive Pokemon, more of just a sweeper, but you can't go wrong with a good sweeper in this game. You really can't, especially Houndour, just freaking amazing. And Houndour is probably the Pokemon I was most excited to see being added into the Platinum version, just because in the older games you could never use Houndour before the Elite Four and actually have it as a legitimate member on your team, but now you finally can. Quickly before I progress though, I'm gonna go grab Houndour out of my PC and get them all healed up and whatnot. Alright guys, we're back, and before we take on these trainers though, let me go ahead and go inside the Ruined Maniac cave quick. I almost forgot about that. But it's very important that you come in here because you can grab TM28 Dig. And if you want to catch a really rare ground-type Pokemon in here, 5% of the time you can find a Hippopotas. Anyways, this guy right here is the Ruined Maniac, and he's going to challenge you to a little race. The race isn't really legitimate though, it's always going to end in a tie, but he's going to start digging a tunnel that connects to the Slaceon ruins while you catch unknowns. And once you catch all 26, the tunnel will be complete and go all the way through. And then you can go and catch, like, the exclamation point and question mark unknowns, I think. Anyways, so we have another trainer here, and we finally get to show off our newly caught Houndour. And I don't know if you guys remember when I was in the Veilstone department store, but I bought myself a nice little TM. Yeah, I got the TM for Fire Blast, and this is why, so I could teach it to Vulcan. So now, right off the bat, I already have one of the most powerful Fire-type moves in the game. And I would actually recommend you do the same thing with your Houndour. Houndour is not going to have any Fire-type moves when you catch it, and he won't learn any more until like level 32 when he's evolved. And even then it's only Fire Fang. So Fire Blast, twice as powerful as Fire Fang. You can utilize your high special attack. It's definitely a good option. So if you're going to catch yourself a Houndour, go ahead and get the Fire Blast TM, and I promise you won't regret it. Fire Blast only has 5 power points, but it is a very strong move. And like, this is overkill right now. This would probably knock out all these Pokemon like 3 times over. I'm not even joking. Ooh, he's got a Tropius, that's pretty cool. You know, every time I saw Tropius back in the day, like, I thought it was the most awesome, crazy, powerful Pokemon, but really this thing is just not strong at all. Like, it looks like it would be really epic and amazing, but it's pretty horrible, actually. So yeah, that's an easy one-hit KO, but Tropius actually gives out a lot of experience points, so 760, and Houndour's almost evolved already. Yeah, 24 is my evolution, so by the end of this first battle, I'm going to be fully evolved, which is awesome. I mean, right off the bat, I'm just going to have a Houndour that knows Fire Blast, which is pretty freaking epic if you ask me. So yeah, that's the nice thing about Houndour. You definitely don't need to wait too long before it is a super powerful Pokemon. It's probably going to be like my most powerful already, as soon as it's evolved. And there we go, that's the level we need for evolution. And the only annoying thing about this though is that Fire Blast is about to run out of power points. I mean, of course the first battle I do happens to be a dude with 6 Pokemon. I'm not even going to be able to use Fire Blast against all of them, but these guys are all weak to fire, so this guy was just asking for it. He's like, alright, as long as he doesn't happen to catch a Houndour and teach it Fire Blast right before battling me, I should be fine. It's like, yep, that's exactly what I did. And last up is Croagunk, so, you know what, I'll probably switch out. Just because I'm out of Fire Blasts, and my other move, Bite's not really going to do much to it. So I will go over to Itachi and knock this thing out with the Confusion. Oh yeah, and I forgot Itachi's almost up the level as well. So, yeah, more good news to come. Itachi at level 29 is going to learn, I think it's Force Palm, and then a few levels after that learns High Jump Kick, so Itachi's also about to be set for really powerful moves. So yeah, I like the progress I'm making right now. And Meditite, level 28. Alright, there we go. We defeated Collector Brady. And he's envious of my Pokedex. Of course a collector would be envious of a Pokedex. He should just steal one like Team Galactic. It's clearly not that hard to do. Just find Dawn. You could probably steal hers pretty easily. But yeah, here we go. It's evolution time. I think that's easily like the least I've ever had to wait for an evolution in my life. It was just one battle and then boom, I was there. So I never really had a Houndour on my team. We get to enjoy Houndour for about like 3 minutes tops maybe. And quickly before I wrap things up here, I'm going to find this hidden item because I know there's one over there somewhere. But yeah, I'll probably continue along this route and fight the rest of these trainers in the next episode. Quickly here, I know it's over here somewhere. You can't hide from me. Okay, it's a big rush room. Alright, so with that said, next time we'll be heading south and continuing on our quest towards Pastoria City. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you guys all in the next episode. Ciao.